Welcome to English with Abby and Torai. I'm Abby, and welcome to day 9 of our English course called Level Up Your English. This is for intermediate English learners around a B1 level who want to take their English to the next level. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back and watch the last 8 videos. We cover things like grammar, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and how to use English in real life situations. Today, we will talk about the top 10 mistakes to avoid, and specifically for intermediate learners. These are mistakes that are very common once you've kind of gained that little bit of knowledge in English and are progressing. These are very common mistakes that we will talk about. So here are just a few. There are 5. We will talk about 10 of them. But things like when to use very in this sentence, I very like it. No, we do not use very there. We will talk about what we will use. We'll talk about if we use have or has in a sentence. Is more better ever used? Is more better correct? Or what about fun or funny? When to use fun and when to use funny. And then do we use said and when do we use told? Said or told. These are 5 of the mistakes out of the 10 that we will talk about today. All right, the first 3 common mistakes we will talk about are here. The first being the first example from the introduction, I very like it. We do not use the word very before like or love. So you would not say, I very like it or I very love it. We would not use very before like or love. Instead, we would use the adverb really. I really like it or I really love it. Another word you could use is so, but that would come after. I like it so much. I love it so much. So I really like it and not very like it. Next, here, and see if you can figure out what is incorrect before I say it. He have a car. He have a car. Do you know what is incorrect? It is the verb have here because he has a car. He has a car. Because the subject of the verb is third person singular, meaning one, third person, one person in the third person. So we use has. He has a car. Have is used with I being first person singular. I have a car. Or we have a car. First person plural as well. Okay, and then number 3, she can to dance. She can to dance. Do you know what is incorrect here? We do not use to in this sentence. When you have a modal verb like can, must, should, could, you do not use to before the verb. So we would say she can dance. She can dance. You just use the base form of the verb. We do not have the infinitive. She must dance. She should dance. She could dance. But if you said she loves to dance, then you would use the to. But with a modal verb, you do not use the to. You simply use the base of the verb. She can dance. All right, the next, number 4, more, better. More, better. More, better is incorrect. We do not use more with better because better already means more good. And so we just say, oh, that was better than I was expecting, or that was better than I thought it was going to be. Or I think chocolate is better than gummy candy. Honestly, I think chocolate is better than gummy candy or other candy like that. Anyway, so there are a couple other of these types of words that we use, of these adverbs, to describe, and they are taller, or funnier, or words like that, where taller already means more tall. We don't need to say more taller. Or funnier. We don't need to say more funnier, because funnier already means more funny. So we have better, taller, funnier when describing something. I think chocolate is better than gummy candy, but we don't say more, better. Number 5, do you use fun or funny? Which one? Fun or funny? The party was, which do you think? Fun or funny? Or the movie was, what do you think? Fun or funny? So we say the party was fun. We say the party was fun because that means the party was enjoyable. You had a good time at the party. The party was fun. If the party was funny, it means you would have laughed at the party. The party itself would have made you laugh. But so then we say the movie was funny. The movie was funny because the movie made you laugh. The movie itself, whatever happened in the movie, made you laugh. It was funny. It was funny to watch. And number 6, he said me that. He said me that. This does not work grammatically. We cannot say he said me that. We have to use he told me that. He told me that he was coming today. He told me that he would be here. He told me that. If you use said, you have to use the preposition to. He said to me that he would come today. He said to me that he would come today. Or you could say, he said to me that he would come today. Or he said that he would come today. But if we have this word me here, he told me that he would come today. If you remove the me, then it works, but otherwise you have to use to here. He told me that he would come today. All right, number 7, she go to school. She go to school is incorrect. We do not say go again with this subject. This subject is third person singular, and so we need to use goes. She goes to school. She goes to school. He goes to school. Make sure that you use the correct pronoun for the gender of the person. He or she. He or she. Know who you are talking about and use the correct gender of the subject of the sentence. All right, number 8. I didn't went. I didn't went. This is confusing because we do not say went in this sentence, even though this is technically in the past. So you could say, yesterday I didn't. Do you know what goes here? Yesterday I didn't to school because I was sick. We use the base form of the verb after did. So went, the base form of went is to go, but we just use the base form of the verb go. I didn't go. Yesterday I didn't go to school because I was sick. And so even though this is technically the present tense, we still use it after did. I didn't go. Here's one I was just talking to Torai about because he uses this incorrectly all the time. It's when you want to agree with something someone says, you say, yeah, I'm agree. No, we don't say I'm agree. We just say I agree. I agree. We don't take it on as an identity. I'm agree. We just say, oh, I agree. Like this is a verb. I agree. I agree. I agree with that. You could say, I am in agreement. I'm in agreement, but it's simpler to say, I agree. And the final one, on the sound ed on past tense regular verbs. Past tense regular verbs when you add ed. Sometimes you say ed, you add the sound ed on to the end of a word, like wanted, I wanted, I fasted. Sometimes it sounds like ed. Sometimes it sounds like played. It just sounds like the D sound at the end. Played. Yesterday I played, I stayed. And then sometimes it sounds like a T sound. Stopped. Stopped. I stopped when I saw the stop sign. We walked. Walked. We walked all day yesterday. So sometimes it says ed, sometimes it says aid, played, sometimes it says stopped and makes the T sound. Thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful. These 10 mistakes to avoid. I'm sure there are many, many others, but these are very common ones that I hear a lot and know are tricky when it comes to English. Let us know in the comments which of these you struggle with or which of these you learned today. Also, check out the worksheet and answer key we have in the description. That will be helpful for you to practice correcting these 10 mistakes in your speaking and listening, reading, and writing as well. And be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos on learning English.